Hello YouTube, welcome back to the channel. It's been such a busy and hectic week. I past 3 or 4 days been working 13-14 hours, plus I had school and I had some exams as well. Very hectic. Yeah, I don't know, I'm super tired today as well. I've been sleeping 6 to 7 hours, and for me that's not really enough. Like, I think for me to get to feel refreshed in the morning or throughout the day, I need minimum 8 hours, and yeah, 6 to 7 hours it's just not enough for me. And today I was feeling so exhausted, so my goal today is to sleep 10 hours, get a mental reset and hop back to work. Wasn't very productive today. I was just too tired to really even open my eyes. Yeah, but it was still okay. Was decently productive. It wasn't that bad. So with the business that I'm working on, my business partner, his business, and just trying to bring it back. Honestly, it's kind of falling apart. Business is trending downwards, and there's a lot of things that needs to be fixed. We fired the media buyer. He wasn't doing a great job. He was letting the ads passively spend at a very low budget, reusing old ads, not testing anything new. So although the ROAS was quite good, but he was spending very minuscule amount every single day. It was around 300. Yeah, around 300, probably 250-ish. Yeah, it was profitable, but it was just not cutting it for the business, because the business is doing a 6-figure month, but he's only spending, I don't know, 200 to 50 a day on ads. We also fired the graphic designer who was fake invoicing her work, and it happened multiple times as well in the past. So we fired her and got a new graphic designer on the team. And in terms of the media buyer, I'm taking over that role right now. So I'm kind of like the media buyer / growth partner for the business. So in the past week, it's just working on that business, trying to steer it back in the right direction, fixing all the little things, testing new creatives, new angles. The ads are doing pretty good now. I launched a few campaigns 5 days ago, and just putting out new ads every single day. I've managed to scale up the ad account slowly back up. Now it's spending a little over 500 per day at a close to 3 ROAS, which is pretty good. And starting from next week, I'm going to delegate that task to the creative team. So I will be leading the creative directions, but all the designs, everything will be done by the creative team. And we're planning to do 2 batches of creatives twice a week. So it will be testing around 4 ads every single week, and at the end of each week we will do a review of the performance and try and see how we can iterate the ads and improve it better and better over time. I had some pretty tragic news yesterday about my business, the supplement business I was doing. We had the pouches designed, everything, and it was shipped to New Zealand already, so it just arrived today. But yesterday I was speaking with the CEO of a private firm in the US who's got pretty extensive knowledge in the niche that I'm working in, and he told me that some of the ingredients can't be imported to the US, which was very tragic. Yeah, he's got 30 plus years in the industry, so I trust what he says. I've also validated that with some other people in the US as well, some other people that's got knowledge in the regulatory bodies. They also said the same thing. It's can't clear the customs on the US side, which means in order to do the product now, we have to manufacture in the US. Very tragic. One of our biggest moats earlier was that we're made in New Zealand, but now that's destroyed. We have to find a contract manufacturer in the US. So yeah, that's what I did last night. The guy who I spoke to from the private firm, he recommended me several trustworthy or high quality manufacturers in the US. So I reached out to those first. There was 4 of them. 2 of them replied back this morning, well, my time, but in morning in New Zealand it's like afternoon in the US. So I got a reply this morning, and I was able to hop on the call with one of them, and the call went quite well. It was exactly what we were looking for. They were a lot higher quality, and they had a much more streamlined process than our New Zealand manufacturer. I guess it's just the fact that the scale and the companies, manufacturers in the US are way larger, and they handle a lot more volume. So yeah, they have their process a lot more streamlined, and there's quite a lot of process, but it looked quite good, and the person was very, very helpful. The only problem is they have a very, very high minimum order quantity. Here in New Zealand, our contract manufacturer has an MOQ of 500 units, but we wanted to do 2,000 just because of our forecast of how much we're going to sell. But for the 2 manufacturers that got back to me today, both of them had MOQs of 5,000 to 6,000. So it depends on the weight of the per pouch. But for our one, it was 5.7K, I think, 5.7K MOQ. And per pouch, it's going to be, I don't know how much it will cost, because we haven't got a quote yet, but based off of New Zealand pricing plus shipping, our landed cost before was around 5.5 USD. Using that as an example, so 5.5 times, let's just round up and say 6K. 5.5 times 6K is 33,000 US dollars. Yeah, that's about how much I have in my bank account. Probably a little bit less now, because I spent some money on registrations, trademarks, whatever other things, and pouch design, pouches as well. We've already ordered them, but now we have to redesign it, because we probably have to change some of the ingredients as well as the labeling as well. Now it's no longer made in New Zealand, it's made in US. Very, 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 very tragic. But this could be an opportunity as well, because if we do manufacture in the US, we'll have a lot shorter lead times. And I do believe that the US factories are able to give us a better price than NZ, just because they handle more volume, they have the process more streamlined, whereas here the labor cost is higher, and also they usually deal with smaller quantities. So yeah, it's so like the overhead cost, it's a lot higher portion compared to the manufacturers in the US, just because of the scale. So I don't know, the contract manufacturer I called today, they said, so I sent them a more comprehensive document about how we want our formula. So we gave them a range. So these are the active ingredients, these are the ranges that we preferably want to hit, just so that it remains effective. And but we want to give them more freedom as well to do, if they want to change up the formula a little bit based on their facility, their ingredients. We're open to that, because they're the experts, and they've been in business for, I don't know, close to a century, I think. That's pretty tragic, but at the same time it offers a new opportunity as well. I hope the cost is not that high. There's also going to be some other registration fee as well, and one of them is going to be 2.5K. Oh my god, if it means I have to invest 30K in the first batch, it does make me a little bit anxious. At the same time, I do have pretty strong confidence that we will be able to sell it out. Given the time period we're given, it's going to be 2 years expiry, so I'm sure we can sell 5,000 units in 2 years. Given the market, given the growth in the market, given the demand there are, and given that our formulation is better than what's existing on the market, I do believe that we will have a very, very good chance. It is very scary though. We don't know, I don't know what other problems we might run into. This could just be the first obstacle. I'm glad I had a call with the guy yesterday. If it was not for him, there would be a good chance that we would have gone ahead and produced the product with our New Zealand manufacturer and then had that exported to US and get stopped at customs. That would be straight up 15,000 just wasted. But now, since we know that if we can get everything manufactured in the US, it is guaranteed that there will be no hurdles because the product will already been there, and we are working with a very quality controlled manufacturer, so they'll be able to help us with all the legal compliance, all the things with that, just to make sure that we are able to get this thing launched and ready to sell on Amazon, TikTok Shop, and yeah, D2C on Shopify as well. But overall, in the past week, it's been so busy. Yeah, oh my god. Oh, I need to get some good rest. I really do. I should aim for more sleep every single day. I just can't. There's always something on my mind, and I always wake up so early in the morning because I know that there's so many things that I need to do. There's so many things waiting to be done, and it never does get done throughout the day, so I end up sleeping late, and that carries over. The fatigue carries over as well. Yeah, I'm really tired, man. It's currently, I don't even know what time it is. It's 10:30 maybe, close to 11, I don't know. Yeah, I don't think it's 11 p.m. yet, but I'm gonna go home. I just arrived home, take a shower, and go straight to bed. Hopefully, I said this to myself yesterday. I said, I'm gonna sleep at 11 p.m. today. But then I got distracted by a task, and that task led to a meeting. And that meeting led to me realizing there was a problem. And that led to me spending another hour fixing the problem. And then I ended up getting very hungry, so I ate a little bit before I slept. So I ended up sleeping at, I think, 1:30 a.m. I woke up at 7:30, I think. It is a little bit tragic. I've already closed my laptop. I've already shut my laptop down. I'm going to put my phone on sleep mode right after this, and I'm not gonna look at work. I'm not going to look at work. Yeah. There's so many DMs on Discord as well that I haven't replied to. I'm really, really sorry if I haven't replied to or missed your DM, and yeah, I haven't replied to the YouTube comments as well. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna sleep now, guys. Update. I don't know when the next update will be. Yeah, peace out, guys. See ya.